We're here at SSL in Oxford today to take Paul of Audio Animals through the SSL Oracle Console. SSL are kindly hosting a wonderful demo session, and I'm sure we'll get to the absolute bottom of what this console is really capable of. Excited?
Looking forward to it. Let's go.
Let's go.
So basically, you've got a representation of a much larger channel strip.
Yeah.
So if this was, sort of a traditional analog console, you'd have sort of about a 4 foot long thing. Yeah. So fundamentally, this is broken up into strips. These strips interact with the control surface. So I've got channel 9 selected here. So as I adjust things in the control surface, stuff that's in the control surface reacts on the screen.
But you could also have channel 1 here, and then you could have channel 9
exactly.
here.
So I've got channel 1 there, and now I've got 13 and 14 here. So it takes seconds to do that. One of the classic things you might want to do when you've got dynamics in an insert point is you've got is your EQ ahead of your dynamics, or is your EQ after your dynamics? And you probably want to compare the two.
Definitely.
So basically that's what this order switch is in the control surface in the EQ section. So basically by pressing this order switch, I can move the EQ up and down between.
That's brilliant.
So basically,
it's the little things. It's just that alone. That's the kind of thing that really gets me going, because that I do that all day long, and then it's like someone just went, oh well, you should have a button for that.
And you could sit with the mix in front of you, mix those things, and think, oh, actually, I need to rebalance the strings. I'm just going to press my strings lower, bring my strings up, rebalance.
It's like
them.
a way of creating folders. Or
I was going to say, it's very much like folder tracks, but you're just using them as base.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, it is mind-blowing how well thought out it is. I mean,
and to be honest,
it's crazy.
The great benefit of a digitally controlled analog console is in all of that configuration, you get it the way you want it, you save it, it'll just come back exactly that way.
But basically, I'd have West Audio, 24 channels of West Audio EQ and compression on my small fader. I'd then have, on my large fader, I'd have 24 EQs, SSL EQs, with 24 West Audio compressors. Then I'd have 16 stereo buses, which would also have all my other EQs and compressors on there as basically bus compressors. And then I'd have my mix bus. That'd be mental. I think that's going to work out at something like 250 channels of digitally recallable analog gear. It's just going to go boink.
At some point there'll be presets, so you'll just say, okay, I'm going to save this as my base or my mix type preset, and you'll be able to just load the single preset and set all this out.
But that genuinely does sound lovely. The dynamic EQ sounds lovely. I want one. Gimme.
You can have one.
I want two. I love it. But here's the thing, is I was expecting it to sound incredible. The sound of it, I had no doubts it was going to sound like an SSL console. I knew that was what it was going to sound like. What I wasn't quite prepared for was the amount of functionality that it's got. Like before, I had an idea of what it was, the function and what it could do. But since sitting here and actually using it and having a demonstration on what it can do, that's the difference of me going, it's an expensive console, and going, this is actually a console that is, I could say affordable, but it's not. It's a console that's it should be a lot more, in my opinion. It really should. When it comes to a console, I want to hear how it sounds. I also want to see how it functions, if it's right for me. To be able to actually sit in front of the console, get an idea for what it feels like, how it sounds. It's important, and it is important because the last thing you want to do is buy a console and then get it back to your studio, put it in and go, oh, damn it, it's not the one for me. If I literally pick that up and put that in my studio now, I know I know exactly what that is. And that, you know, you can't put a price on that, can you?